Good morning, all of you. Now, today, in continuation with the same chapter, Civics chapter, Constitutional Design, uh, we will do the question answers of this chapter. Okay, so do you have a copy and a pen ready with you to write the questions? All right. Write the first question then. Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution is both rigid and flexible. Indian Constitution is both rigid and flexible. Written? Okay. Second one. What is meant by meant by sovereign, 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 comma, socialist and secular, as the keywords of our constitution. As the keywords of our constitution. Write down the third one. How is constitution a significant document? How is constitution a significant document? Next, what is the significance? Yes, significant document, question mark. Next question. What is the significance of the following? What is the significance of the following? In the preamble of the Constitution of India. What is the significance of the following in the preamble of the Constitution of India? The first part is we, comma, the people of India. We, comma, the people of India. And the second part is democratic. Written? Okay, next one. What difficulties did the framers of the Constitution face? What difficulties did the framers of the Constitution face? Next, what factors have contributed to the making of our constitution? What factors have contributed to the making of our constitution. Next, describe the composition of the Constituent Assembly. Describe the composition of the Constituent Assembly. Describe the composition of the Constituent Assembly. Next, write the important characteristics. Write the important characteristics of Indian Constitution. Write the important characteristics of Indian Constitution. Next question. What is the importance? What is the importance of a constitution? What is the importance of a constitution in a democratic country? Importance of a constitution in a democratic country. Next question. Why did the constitution framers make provisions? Why did the constitution framers make provisions for amendments in the Indian Constitution? Why did the constitution framers make provisions for amendments in the Indian Constitution? Written, all of you? Okay, next. Write about the institutional design. Write about the institutional design of the Constitution of India. Write about the institutional design of the Constitution of India. Write about the institutional design of the Constitution of India. Next, why is the preamble very important? Why is the preamble very important? Next question. Why is the Indian Constitution acceptable? Why is the Indian Constitution acceptable to the Indian people even today? Why is the Indian Constitution acceptable to the Indian people even today? How many questions till now? Okay. Acha, listen, this year, like I told you, I have given you the revised syllabus also for this year, and South African constitution, that is being removed. So whatever question is asked, that difficulties the constitution framers made in making of the constitution, so by default this year it means the Indian constitution only. Don't get confused, don't write anything about South South Africa. Alright, I explained the whole chapter so that you know the second part, because if we leave the first part then you will not be able to understand the second part. That is why we did the whole chapter. But questions based on that apartheid South African constitution, that will not be asked. Understood? So don't give answers related to that. All your answers should be based on Indian constitution. Alright, is that understood? Okay, write down this question also. What documents or which documents inspired the Constituent Assembly, which documents inspired the Constituent Assembly to form the Indian Constitution? Which documents inspired the Constituent Assembly to form the Indian Constitution? Next, how was the Constituent Assembly formed? How was the Constituent Assembly formed? Next, what was the drafting committee? What was the drafting committee? Next, what are Constituent Assembly debates? What are Constituent Assembly debates? Next, give a brief description. Give a brief description about any 5 members. Give a brief description about any 5 members of the Constituent Assembly. Give a brief description about any 5 members of the Constituent Assembly. Okay, so will you be able to find the answers to the questions?
Yes.
And in case you face any problem, just post it on the group and your queries will be dealt with. Okay, so in case you face any problem in finding the answer to any of the questions which I have given you, then you can post it on the group, and as and when I get time, I will respond to your queries. Okay, so don't panic. And now altogether how many questions are there?
18.
Okay, now what that means is at least 10 questions at least. If you want, you can do all, no problem in that, but at least 10 questions from each chapter need to be done in your fair registers. Do you understand that? Now if you can write If you can write all the more better. That will be helpful for you only. But in case, beta, they are important because we don't know what questions will come, because I am not the only teacher teaching. Alright. So basically you have to prepare from the book, and these are just important questions for your help. Understood? These are just for your help, but otherwise you have to do everything that is given in the chapter. Don't leave anything. Even some pictures are there behind, below the pictures. Sometimes some sentences are written, even those are important. The boxes, the sources, the meanings, everything. So you cannot leave anything. And in case you face any problem, any confusion, you have not understood anything, you can ask. All right, all of you? Okay, beta. So that would be all for today. Beta, attendance you can post on the WhatsApp group only, because here in Meet, as soon as we exit, the history is lost. Okay. So who has to mark the attendance? Okay, I will send. Don't worry, huh?